doTERRA versus Young Living. Dun dun dun. This is part three of the overview. Couldn't get enough of the first two, so you know I had to do a three-part. I'm gonna cover all that today. But before I do, I'm gonna need you to stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils and Me, and I did over 20 videos on the whole doTERRA versus Young Living because the first one got so much engagement that I was just like, you know what? I just want to give more value, give more content and information so you can kind of get an idea. And really kind of a one-stop shop is really what this video is, so you can check out all the videos and more so kind of an overview, but then also more detailed with regards to clickable options in the video description. So I'm going to just cover that in the next section now.
Hey, this is Lance McGowan with Essential Oils Me, and today I'm going to cover the doTERRA versus Young Living Overview Part 3 because, just due to all of the interesting conversations and comments from the first 20 videos or so, I just wanted to do an overview to kind of highlight some of the videos that I really wanted to bring to your attention because I believe they add a lot of value, and to kind of just create a video that has a list of all the videos in my YouTube description. And so you can kind of just pick and choose what one you want to learn more about. But I'm going to just kind of do a brief overview here. All right, so the first video that I did was doTERRA versus Young Living Overview Part 1, which is actually the most popular video so far, and that is awesome because you kind of just get a brief overview of both companies and kind of get an idea of what they're all about from a quality standpoint, service, even price, and some options with regards to what to look for with each company. Or if you're already with a company, then it's kind of understanding the other side a little bit better. And my purpose of really just creating all the videos is to help you have a more objective and fact-based approach to how you look at the companies, and even a framework at which to do that with as well. So it's kind of just I got all my information from what was publicly available on the websites, and so for me that was really important. And that is just a nice overview for you. And then because of the popularity of the first one, I was like, hey, you know what? Let's come out with the second part. And so my facial expression kind of says it right there, like, what? So yeah, lots of dialogue and comments on the first video. I really appreciate everybody. It's funny. I feel like I got three types of comments. One was like positive, one is negative, and the middle was like neutral. And so, I mean, that's to be expected with anything. You're always going to have different sides of the spectrum. And for me, that's still a form of engagement, and I appreciate all of you for chiming in and talking about that. And you can join that conversation too if you like, or just kind of read the comments. Sometimes I know in some YouTube videos I actually just go to the videos and just go straight to the comments because it's like that's where all the action is. It's kind of like a party down there. But anyways, it kind of is with this as well. But part two was really just a way for me to summarize pretty much all the other videos that I had done up until that point, which was at least 15 or 20 or so by then. And I just kind of gave another type of summary or overview of what to think about, and kind of I learned from the first videos and the first kind of set of them, and so I just kind of summarized those learnings in that. And for me, that was just kind of a way to kind of give that back to you in a form of another type of value. And then under these videos, there's lots of other videos. There's 20 plus doTERRA versus Young Living videos. I probably have the most out there on YouTube, but and I have the hashtag doTERRA versus Young Living 2 right now, so at least you can check out all the videos I've done, and that is fun. But yeah, under this you'll see some other videos that I did that I feel like add some value. I mean, all of them I feel like add value in a different way, but the first one is the doTERRA versus Young Living haters part 1. And so I wanted to address this topic because sometimes there's mud being slung and rocks being thrown and people being put under the bus, or companies, or and so for me it's just like, no, let's look at why we hate. There's a whole psychology around that, and I try to tie that back into the looking at both companies as well. But a couple of things that I mentioned is some cognitive biases that we have, and you can watch that video to check that out. And all these videos I'm mentioning here plus the other ones will be in the YouTube description that I'm talking about. But yeah, that's really for me a kind of a way to have fun but also educate at the same time. And for me, I love haters because, or haters gets, it's kind of a, feels like it's a very strong term. It's almost like just people who criticize deconstructively, which I'm all open for constructive feedback. I'll take that all day, and I'm all open for people disagreeing. I love people that disagree. I just kind of want some maybe civility or some cordialness or some respect. I don't know, for both parties, and as we do it, I think that's important. Okay, so the next video that I did, because I was like, man, there's just a lot of haters out there. So I did a part two of the haters. And for me, I talked a little bit about reasonable versus unreasonable people and the differences of that, and really some ways to kind of look at information. And one of the main things I wanted to show is if you, whether you have a position or not on either company or a third company or neither company, because some people are like, I don't like either, and they're just like, I want to go with a different company. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, at least look at both sides. You know, you get the pro, the con, and somewhere neutral with regards to a particular topic or something, so you at least get multiple perspectives. And I think that's my main point I'm trying to make, is perspective is key, but perspective is also, reality, and it's, it's somebody's reality as well. And so I try to understand everyone's perspective and kind of get the full scoop on everything. All right, the next video that I did, well, there's lots of videos in between there too, but and before and after that, but the one I want to talk about is doTERRA versus Young Living Quality, and the CPTG versus the seed to seal, and kind of the differences of that. And it's funny because, like, as I get comments for, all the videos that I did on this kind of video mini series, it actually kind of spurs me on to make more videos. So as I actually have a doTERRA versus Young Living Haters Part 3 in the works, and so that is that'll be out, and when that's out, you get to enjoy that. But yeah, that is kind of another way for me to give back more value and really help other people see what conversations are going on behind the scenes, but also so you can kind of get that information. Because you're gonna, I know people that are with Young Living. I've had customers that were with Young Living come over to doTERRA. I've seen people kind of switch. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as people are getting natural solutions and really improving their health, I mean, that's all that matters. But the next video that we're going to talk about is, it kind of progresses, but is the starter kits. And so each company has different kits that you can start with, and that was really going to add value from a, just being prepared for life's little emergencies and having something within arm's reach. And I talk about that. I have a few videos on that. And then the doTERRA versus Young Living Rewards program is also another video that I did, because I feel that for me, it has been one of the best ways to save the most money. And for me, it's kind of like a hotel rewards program, or if you want to think a frequent flyer program, where I get to save money as I use the products. I mean, there's nothing better than that. So every year I save over, well, roughly like $500 between all the discounts and free products of the month and every quarterly special. And I mean, there's just so much free stuff that is given based on me taking care of my health, that it makes it all worthwhile. And I just want to share that, and I kind of did that in that video, so you can kind of compare and contrast each company and see how they operate over time with regards to the amount of rewards you get back. And then I put a plus mark here because there's lots of other videos. Like, I made over 20 videos, and I believe at the time of this video there's 23, so there's probably going to be some more. So but yeah, that's kind of another way just to let you know that there's a lot of other value out there that I wanted to add on this topic. And I will have other videos for other companies as well in the future, so I'm kind of working on those at this time, and kind of have a pipeline of awesome content for you to kind of enjoy and kind of get another perspective on. All right, so the next steps are to click the links in the description to learn more.
There's lots of ways to learn about different essential oil companies, whether you're new to doTERRA or you're already with them, or you're new to Young Living or you're already with them, or you're not with either and you're like, forget those companies, I want to stick with whatever I'm using. This is kind of a great way to think about things, and for you to explore some really great ways that each company is helping not only people's health, but also the communities. And there's also some videos on haters, because haters are always going to be there, and I love haters because they allow me to create more videos with the comments that they make. So I love it. I got a third part already in the works, and by the time this is released, I'm sure you'll see it. So it's awesome. It allows me to continue with the educational train and keep it going. But yeah, there's lots of other videos too. And that helps really just give you an overview of everything and really a bird's eye view. And then you can kind of deep dive a little bit based on the website links that I have included in the descriptions of each video individually too. So hopefully that helps you. And whether you're on the fence, already made a decision, or looking to explore the other company, this video is a really great option and first place to start, really. Well, that concludes today's video, so make sure to click the subscribe button so you can catch more video updates, or click one of the links in this description box below so you can continue to get your learn on.